Hello everyone, Fatty from Pack-a-Punch Traders here. Just gonna make a video lesson going over the whole day. See if there's any takeaways from today, any mistakes. Definitely some mistakes. I went over that in the morning video lesson. A play that I missed here, I just missed a bunch of plays today. Today I took one loss on IMTE, which I went in the previous video lesson. I'll go over again. But all day, missing plays that I was waiting for. Sito, I did not eye this one, but this one was a beautiful break over 130 here. We can see how it fails to break down and consolidates around that area, holding VWAP. This is what I talk about not needing to buy at any cost. You don't need to buy as it's ripping right through the breakout level, as your risk at that point, it's going to be below 120, closer to 110, buying up here in the 130s, but as it's ripping right through. But once it settles, it fails to break down. You get some higher lows. In this case, just one. You get some volume coming back. Start entering, looking for a potential move higher as it's still holding trend, VWAP, the breakout level, low float, doing some decent volume. Can't complain about that. Just a beautiful setup. Totally didn't see it. Was on my scanner. Didn't see it till it was up in the 170s. So that was unfortunate, but overall, great play. What I always talk about, letting plays develop, and then you get the short squeeze. In that case, we should just jump into VERU because I feel like I didn't let this play develop enough because it was a larger float, and I talk about letting plays like that kind of develop more. And we got a bunch of consolidation here. Let's look at the 15-minute. 11 million, 8, 9. It hadn't rotated the float yet, but it was showing strong volume and signs of it rotating. I mentioned that on the tradecaster.com live stream this morning when we were going over this. I was saying how this is a great pattern and everything. I just am not comfortable with the float. Of course, if the volume is there, which it looked like it might be today, we might get a move, but something I'm going to stay away from just from my experience. I like the lower float plays, and this thing just went on a tear today. Um, Ended up acting a bit like a penny stock, getting vertical at some points here. But here we are holding up, looking to break previous high of day or today's high of day pretty much. But letting plays develop is key. Let shorts get sucked in. Let it show you what to do. Don't just rush in and then get stuck with a position and then it's showing you that it's going to fail and you stop out. So be smart going into a play. And that's my lesson from today as well because I got IMTE pretty early. Did not let it set up how I usually let it. I got in at 864, out at 814, 150 shares, $75 loss. How I would normally trade it is this spike right here, this morning play right here. This is the high to buy. After some minutes of consolidation, that's the high you want to buy. Showing signs of the momentum shift I constantly talk about with these multi-day bounces. I just realized I didn't really go over the VERU daily chart here. And this was my fault too, because if I saw that this thing has history of running, I didn't go back enough. That was totally my fault. Um, yeah, just a couple mistakes today that were made, costing us a bit, missing some plays. This thing's just a parabolic mover. Did I know that? I feel like I did say that it has a history of going. I feel like I knew this. I was just dumb today. Yeah. It has a history of moving too. So, people's eyes are on this when they see that. You got some positive COVID news. I don't know how positive. COVID hasn't been hot in a minute in the market. So, I kind of combined that with the larger float and decided I might stay on the sidelines no matter what it does. And then we get 100% plus mover from where I was looking at it. What was my planning? Wait, on it. 1 second. I know I put it on here on Twitter. One moment. Here. Oh wait, it was on this 1 second. Open price play in VWAP reclaim. That's what I was looking for. And I sold was sold too soon. Open price was 6. And that consolidation we got this morning, that I was watching, that was the hold of the open price in VWAP. And I just totally failed to recognize it. This high break over this fake out, you got a lot of shorts trapped in there. They're thinking, oh, we got a fake out here. We retreat right back to the bottom. But it kept holding 6. When it came back and broke 630, that is when it started getting less choppy. And after this a little bit, and we started getting the aggressive move of shorts getting squeezed. Yeah, I go all day about this. Just unfortunate. It happens. Larger float, wasn't comfortable. Didn't look at it. What are you gonna do about it? It happens. Um, One play was catching live on the previous video lesson. Did not end up capturing because it didn't act the way I wanted. I was saying, looks like I'm missing my plan right out of, what do you call it? Right here. You see that? Beautiful. Pre-market high break. That's what I was looking for. And it was even better that we had the top here midday fake out right at that breakout level. So I was looking for that 360 high day pre-market high break. It just burst right through it. Just mentioned how with CYTO, let it develop, let it really show it's going to suck in shorts. This one, it all happened early on. By the time it reclaimed VWAP, this is where it started getting aggressive and blew right past where I wanted. Didn't really pull back and consolidate at all for a potential entry, like I mentioned. Um, but I did say it's going to reach mid fours, 5-ish, and that's exactly what happened. Tried to fill the gap, and that's just precisely what I was talking about earlier. Annoying that I missed it. Glad I'm on the right track. Today was just an off day for me. Not going to let it get to me. Still had great calls. I just misjudged a bit on VERU, and this one I didn't have the chance to trade it really. Didn't set up the way I wanted, so that sucks. But nice to see that I was on the right track, had the perfect plan for it and expectations. And this is what I'm talking about with the low floats. Look at this 10 million float. Sure, in this case, anyone could say, "Oh, you didn't get in, you just went right by it." Okay, it happens. That's circumstantial. Um, but typically, low floats. This is the move I want. That's why I kind of stayed away from VERU, thinking I'd get a better move somewhere else, and that VERU might not have 100% plus day. So whatever, it is what it is. But this one gapping up nicely. Was looking at it live on tradecaster.com this morning for potential open price, and then I was really waiting for that VWAP reclaim, but it never did it. It just got stuffed, and then tried again, got stuffed. Made a higher low, failed to break down round 3, and that's what triggered this whole move. Just clear as day, obviously hindsight, but yeah. So what else was there? Hoth, massive gapper on some cancer news, positive cancer news. Ended up doing an offering here after, or I don't, didn't really have details. They're saying it was announcing a proposed public offering here, common stock, but they really have. Oh, 424 came out, so we'll get the information there. Um, okay. I'm not okay. They did not settle on a price or something. I don't see a price. Prospectus supplement is part of a club offering. Gibberish to me. Oh wait. Oh, 62 cents. Is that what I'm reading? We'll see. But had an offering, came out with beautiful news. Like I mentioned, I'm not really messing with these parabolic plays going off pre-market 100% plus. I will, but it's just not really the market environment for it. Once that action, that hot market comes back, yes. But with these, I got to be patient and really let them develop and suck in the shorts. It is possible. We saw it a few weeks ago or last month. I forgot what the play was. What was it? Was it PLX? I want to say it was PLX where it had Nice pre-market move, and it consolidated all day. Didn't do anything. Barely dipped. Didn't really spike. Just went sideways. And then the last hour or two, hour and a half, it just took off again. That's just in my head off. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? I have this right in front of me. Okay, so we did have a mover. What day? Let me just see. 15-minute. No. Okay, not PLX. Not that at all. Never mind. Thinking of a different play then. But whatever. This is getting very long. Getting on a tangent. But just want to go over the plays today. My mistakes. Lira, another play from the watch list. Where are we at? Just to show you guys. Right here wasn't highlighted. Seems like rightfully so. It was a low volume move, but when it got the volume, it really took off. While it was breaking that 610 area, just not the greatest volume going on here. But then it took off in a heartbeat and got up to 8. Just crazy. Glad to see I was on the right track there. What was I expecting it to get to? Low sevens. Okay. Yeah, underestimated that. But low floater, once the volume came in, it took off. So just sucks that there wasn't a whole ton of volume early on. But yeah, that's a wrap. Hope this was useful. You got any takeaways like I did today with being more disciplined, letting plays develop, and not being too worried about a play and maybe taking a stab at it, even if it's a little bit out of my comfort zone. It could be small size. That's what I do with me trading prematurely. So why not try it with a 60 million float ticker that has a potential to make a move? So yeah, some decent takeaways from me. Hope everyone got to learn something from this as well. Please like and subscribe to our channel, as well as follow us on Pack Punch Traders or on Twitter at Pack Punch Traders. I'll be nailing calls like this nearly every day, even if I'm not the one trading them. I do have the eye for it. So, yeah, check us out there. And if you're interested in any live streams throughout the day, in the morning, any live trading, check out tradecaster.com. Besides that, I'll catch you guys later.